The next is chemical properties of metals and non-metal. Already we discussed the physical properties. Now chemical properties. The first, the reaction of oxygen. Reaction of oxygen. That's mean usually the metal react with that combined with oxygen to form metal. See metal oxides. For example, metal react with oxygen to form metal oxide. To form a metal oxide. So this is, for example, reaction is copper. Copper react with the oxygen. What happens? It converts to copper oxide, 2CuO. This is the metal react with the air, that is oxygen, to form copper oxide, that is metal oxide. Similarly, aluminium. Aluminium react with oxygen to produce aluminium oxide, Al2O3. Now this is the reaction towards the oxygen. So, suppose the different metals shows the different reactivity towards oxygen. What type of means? That is, different metals shows different properties. Shows different, that is reactivity. Different reactivity towards oxygen. That's mean first one, the sodium and potassium. Look, sodium and potassium. Sodium and potassium react so vigorously. This react so vigorously. So that they catch fire because they produce hydrogen gas. They produce hydrogen gas. So that is why sodium and potassium metals also always immersed in kerosene oil. The sodium and potassium immersed in kerosene oil. So when exposed in air, that easily catch fire because of it produce hydrogen gas. Then the surface of magnesium, like surface of magnesium, aluminum, zinc, lead. So these are covered with the thin layer. These are covered with thin layer. That is the thin layer of oxide, which prevent them to further oxidation. Then iron, usually for iron, Fe. Iron does not burn on heating, but iron fillings burns vigorously. Iron does not burn on heating, but the iron fillings burn vigorously. So this is the chemical property. Then copper. Copper does not burn, but coated with the black copper oxide. This is C. Copper oxide, Cu, black coated with copper oxide. Similarly, then that gold and silver, Au and Ag, that is gold and silver does not react with oxygen. Usually does not react with oxygen. Okay, these shows the different metals shows the different reactivity towards the oxygen. So this react with oxygen, they produce hydrogen gas, so it will catch fire. This react with this one, this react with metal, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, plumbum, thin layers is formed, so that oxidation process is stopped, then are slowed. Iron and iron fillings. Iron does not burn in heating, but iron fillings burns vigorously. Copper react with oxygen to form the black coated powder, that is copper oxide. Gold and silver does not react with oxygen. Okay. Then amphoteric oxide. Amphoteric oxide. Usually, what are amphoteric oxide? The oxides of that metal react with both acid and base. That is, react both acid and base. that produce salt and water. This produce salt and water. So this is called amphoteric nature. That amphoteric behavior means they react both acid and base. For example, aluminum oxide, aluminum trioxide, that aluminum oxide. The aluminum oxide react with acid, 6 moles of HCl. They produce 2 moles of AlCl3 and water. So water molecule. Now look at here. This is the metal oxide. So the metal oxide react with acid. What they produce salt and water. See, the AlCl3 is a salt and this is water. The similar way, the Al2O3 react with base. React with base, sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, whatever it is, you can use the sodium hydroxide. Now, the sodium hydroxide to produce what? Al2O3 plus react with 2NaOH to produce the sodium salt, sodium aluminum oxide. 2 moles of NaAlO2 and the water. So this is salt and this is water. The metal oxide, like, they react with both acid and base. So this type of the metal oxide is called amphoteric oxide. So they react both acid and base to produce salt and water. So this is called amphoteric oxide. Then the next is reaction metal with water. Metal reaction, reaction of metals with water. Usually metal react with water. Metal react with water to produce metal oxide. To produce metal oxide or hydroxide. Metal oxide or hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. Now, for example, similarly, this means that metal oxide react with water to produce metal hydroxide. Now, example of this: 2 molecules of Na, that is Na react with water. What happens? To produce sodium hydroxide and water. Sodium hydroxide and the hydrogen gas. So this hydrogen gas is produced so that it will catch fire easily. So this reaction is very vigorous. So it readily catch fire because of they produce hydrogen gas. Even the potassium also. Similar way, you can use the potassium react with water to produce KOH and hydrogen gas. So see, look at this. The sodium and potassium both are occur from water, but they react in water. See, the reaction is very vigorous. Okay. Then calcium. In case calcium react with water to produce, I already said, the metal hydroxide is formed. 2 moles of calcium hydroxide is appear, and here also the hydrogen gas. Then iron, 3 moles of iron react with 4 moles of water. What happened? To form ferric oxide, Fe3O4 and hydrogen gas. Okay, this is the reaction metal with water. The next is chemical properties of metal. The reaction metal with acid, that is dilute acid. The reaction of metal with acid, that is dilute acid. For example, the metal react with dilute acid. What happens? They produce salt and hydrogen gas. They produce salt and hydrogen. So for example, the reaction is Fe, iron. Iron react with dilute sulfuric acid, that is 2 moles of HCl. This is dilute sulfuric acid. You should not use the concentrated sulfuric acid, only the dilute sulfuric acid. Concentrated sulfuric acid sometimes vigorous, so that you have to use only this dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid or HNO3, whatever it is, any dilute acid to produce FeCl2. This is ferrous chloride and hydrogen gas. So the hydrogen gas is evolved here. Then the next reaction, aluminum. React with aluminum, Al. React with acid, 6 moles of HCl to produce 2 moles of AlCl3 and hydrogen gas. See here also this is also dilute acid. Metal react with the dilute acid to produce salt and hydrogen. So this is a salt and this is a salt, and hydrogen gases is evolved. This is called the reaction of metals with the acid. The next is reaction of metals with the solution of other metal salt. For example, this reaction of metals with solution, reaction of metal solution of other metal salt, other metal salt. For example, any metal compound like A, metal A react with the salt solution B, salt solution B to produce salt solution of A, metal B. Generally, this type of reaction is called displacement reaction. This type of reaction is called displacement reaction. For example, iron react with copper sulfate. Iron react with copper sulfate. What happens? To produce iron sulfate and copper. See here, the iron is a metal A. This is salt solution B. This is salt solution B. This is a metal A and this is a salt solution B. And now it becomes that Fe combined with this sulfate ion to produce Fe sulfate, ferrous sulfate. So this will be what? Salt solution A and the metal B. Okay, so displaces here, that iron and coppers are displaces. This type of reaction is called a displacement reaction. Then next is a reactivity series, that is the metal reactivity series. We will see the next class the reactivity series of metal.